Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this December the 8th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Everybody has a great Monday evening. Everybody can stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Cut the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the satellite imagery across the lower 48. Alrighty, and we're going to start off with a storm system here moving into the Pacific Northwest. You can see it moving into Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, through the Dakotas, down toward Nebraska, portion of Kansas, Colorado, Wyoming, also Utah, and northern portions of Nevada. You can see another storm system here moving across Minnesota, which will move into Wisconsin and Michigan. Then we got another little clipper system here moving across the northeastern state from West Virginia to Virginia, all the way up into portions of Connecticut and the Boston area, and they continue to push away from the area. Cold frontal boundary out in the Atlantic coastal waters. The subtropical jet has moved a little further to the east, and now the northern tropical jet moving into the Pacific Northwest and moving across the northern portion of the lower 48. Alrighty, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. And thank you for tuning in to the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like these weather updates. And this here should make my channel go a little further. Also, make sure to subscribe as well. Like I said, make sure you subscribe as well to keep up to date with my local forecast also. Alright, we got snow up here in portion of New Brunswick to Maine to Rhode Island, Connecticut, Vermont. Also up here around Lake Superior, over Wisconsin, Minnesota. Northern Michigan. Got mixed precipitation from New York State to Pennsylvania to western North Carolina to Tennessee to areas of Illinois. Also Iowa through the Dakotas. Also Montana, Idaho, and Washington State. Oregon. Also in Idaho, Utah, Colorado, and areas of Nebraska and Wyoming areas as well. Got some shower activity up in a portion of the Rhode Island area right off the coast, and a little bit of mixed precipitation there as well. More shower activity over here in portion of West Virginia to Ohio to Kentucky to Indiana, portion of Illinois, thunderstorms and showers across South Florida, Florida Keys, and more shower activity for Idaho to Washington, Oregon State. And got some flash flooding and heavy rain there as well in Washington, Oregon State, and also some freezing rain possible also. Also some freezing rain over a portion of Montana through the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, also in the portion of Illinois and Iowa region as well. And also just right almost near western areas of Michigan. Also a little bit of freezing rain possible over Pennsylvania. Alright, and also pockets of heavy snow over Montana, Wyoming areas as well. And some more snow in also areas of South Dakota down toward Missouri. Alright, otherwise expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches award advisory map, your location across the nation. Your local forecast for your Wednesday. Then we'll take a look at the current watches warning advisory map. Getting ahead of myself, but here's your local forecast for your Wednesday. And you can see we got a lot of mixed precipitation also from portion of Maine down to North Carolina to Wisconsin, Michigan, Lake Superior, Lake Huron, New York State to West Virginia. Then again from Nebraska to Montana to Idaho, Washington State to Idaho and eastern Oregon, portion of Colorado, Wyoming, and also areas of Utah. Shower activity in Washington State to Oregon. Also some flash from heavy rain and flash flooding in portion of Washington State, northern Oregon. Pockets of heavy snow also over in Washington, Montana, Wyoming areas as well. And also more snow flying from Missouri to North Dakota. And then mixed precipitation from Washington State to Idaho to Wyoming to Nebraska. And again over towards Montana. We got some shower activity over here in areas of Rhode Island, back to New Jersey and Maryland and northern DC area. Also, we got mixed precipitation also in New York State, to western North Carolina, up toward Lake Huron, Lake Superior region as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches award advisory map you're located across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here. Alright, we got winter storm watches in effect up here in portions of New York State, also in Wisconsin. Also winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories stretching from areas of West Virginia to Virginia, northern North Carolina. Got some areas of freeze watches in effect for southeast Georgia. We got more winter storm warnings and winter weather advisory for western and northern Michigan to Wisconsin to Minnesota, North Dakota, also portions of Colorado, Montana. We got winter storm watches also in effect, like I said, for Wisconsin, also in the portion of Iowa, and also Minnesota and South Dakota. High wind warnings stretching from areas of North and South Dakota to Montana to portions of Kansas, also in the portions of northern Colorado and also Wyoming. You can get some high wind watches there as well. Wind advisory stretching from western Montana to Idaho, Washington, Oregon State. Some flood watches there as well, stretching the portion of Idaho, and some hydro issues also in Montana and Washington State. Alright, smoke rate advisory, gale warning from up here near the Boston area all the way down to the east coast of Florida, around the Miami area. Also then from western coast of Florida to the southern areas of Mobile, Alabama. Southern portion of California to Washington State. Hawaii and Chain Island looks good. Around the Alaska region, some smoke rate advisory, gale warnings to the south, freezing spray warnings in the blue. Also some blizzard warnings, high winds, and also some areas of cold weather advisories are in effect for areas of Alaska. Alright, now let's move on to Storm Prediction Center outlook. Just no thunderstorms are forecast across the board. This is for your 2 and 3 because I looked at it. This will be for your Tuesday and Wednesday. No general thunderstorms expected. Alright, now we're going to take a look at the radar view across the lower 48. And it should roll out something like this here. It's about to update here. And we have some shower precipitation falling over in Seattle, Washington, down into Oregon, Idaho, Montana. Also a little bit in Wyoming, some through the Dakota, Nebraska, and there's that activity from northern portion of Missouri through Iowa to Minnesota to Wisconsin, up here around Lake Superior, Lake Herring. And then over here in portion of Virginia, North Carolina, that's snow falling as it continues to exit state east in West Virginia. Some shower activity around Havana, Cuba, and also south of Miami, Florida as well. A little bit up here in eastern Nova Scotia areas also. Alright. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got.